Hello everybody and welcome to COEW Wrestling episode 12. My name is EP12, your color commentator and your main commentator that doesn't get paid enough for this. But we are here tonight with a stacked go-home show to Acid Storm that'll be happening on Friday if you're on twitch.tv and will be uploaded on Wednesday. And this man right here making his way back into the ring. He's making his way back into the ring after being injured a little bit more than usual. The doctor said that he shouldn't really be here, still bandaged up, you know, he's still got them minor injuries, he's not 100% cleared, but he is cleared nonetheless, and that is CM Punk. CM Punk working injured, walking back there, Chicago's boy and all, the hardcore champion, and this is a very good point to make out. This is a champion versus champion opener, and I want to give a brief history to new watchers of COEW Wrestling. This is for the hardcore championship and the heavyweight championship. When I say it's for those belts, it's not for those belts. It's not on the line. But the two champions are facing off tonight for their own respective warm-up matches. Jim fighting against CM Punk because, you know, you gotta get that hardcore reps and you gotta get ready to face against Birmingham at the Acid Storm in the main event. And CM Punk, you gotta get them reps in as well to go against EP12, a guy who fucking hates his guts so much that he's done everything he possibly can to attack CM Punk. Now, to point this out for people, the Hardcore Championship, back in the heyday of COEW Wrestling, the Hardcore Championship actually sort of overshadowed the main championship, like the heavyweight title. You know, the COEW Wrestling Hardcore and heavyweight titles were seen on equal playing field. They were both main event tier titles. And okay, you know, the heavyweight title seemingly getting all the main events, but there was a time where the Hardcore title could have done that. And it was held by a lot of the people who should be in the heavyweight division. And you can even argue that right now, as CM Punk has been the Hardcore Championship. Before that, it were P123. And before that, I think it was The Fiend. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. And Jim coming out as the heavyweight champion, he held the Hardcore title and I think the heavyweight title at the same time. Those two belts mean a lot in COEW Wrestling. It is had so much prestige, so much wars being fought over those belts, that seeing them both face off, it isn't mid-carder versus main eventer. It is, they're on an equal playing field, and it's who is the better champion between these two. They want to prove to themselves that they are better than the ever champion, that they represent the belt that they're holding to a high standard. And Jim climbing up to the top rope, ready in and all, and you know, Jim had some respectful words to Burn, as we all know that Burn and Mock are in the main event for the Satan's Death match. They are on separate sides of the building at the moment because we do not want them to fight. Burn has gone on to say that he would absolutely rip out Mock's throat. He broke a vending machine last week after the attack, and watching it back, he got so angry that he broke a vending machine by punching a hole in it. And we had to cost a lot of money to repair that because that isn't our vending machine. And they're on separate sides of the building, but Jim says that Burn needs to focus on his match at Acid Storm. He needs to not focus on Mock. And Jim securing the match as a singles match between him and Burn. It's probably a good cause for that main event. And CM Punk needing to focus on this match as well. Probably his mind is on other places with every P123. Backbreakers to CM Punk. A little bit of punching now going along there. Jim getting the upper hand. CM Punk having a bunch of rib issues. With stuff to the ribs. A little bit of a concussion as well. Well, not really a concussion, but a little bit of a brain problem. Going on to a pin on the outside. We already know that in deathmatch you can pin anywhere. A 0 count because the referee was not in position. But CM Punk with some chops, elbows. This is, in theory, supposed to be CM Punk's specialty match. He is the hardcore champion. He has had more hardcore matches in this season than Jim. In fact, I think CM Punk has wrestled more matches than Jim this season. But do not underestimate Jim. Jim has been a former hardcore champion. He has beaten beasts before, and he has faced against very tough, big, strong challengers. Brainbuster on the outside though from CM Punk to Jim, as I do say that. But then also you can say that for CM Punk as well. He has overcame odds from the COEW Wrestling. He has beaten Jay White. He's beaten LP123. He has beaten a lot of people that he's defended the title against. Malachi Black as well. Both of these men also sharing the fact that they've won the titles at COEW Wrestling Empire Revival. They won their respective belts there. They haven't lost it. And quickly, Jim with a roll-up after being hit with a bin. But that isn't it for that. Only a 1 count, and Jim focusing on the arm of CM Punk, focusing down on the body parts. Now stomping on the hand a little bit there. And now stomping on the chest a little bit there, going after the ribs, and that is probably a good idea. CM Punk, his weakness is his torso. If you can target the torso, it's probably going to be your best shot against CM Punk in this match, if I do believe so myself. Also, another thing I needed to know, which I didn't actually do that, Jim's nose is completely healed. There's no tape on his nose after him having a busted nose open. In the past COEW Wrestling, it seems like all of Jim's injuries has been fully healed, which means that CM Punk is definitely going in this at a disadvantage. Quickly with a suplex onto the barricade, ribs first. Definitely not helping things in the breathing department. Quick whipper-snapper on the outside, or you may be calling it a stunner. Going in for the cover on the outside, only a 1 count. So far in this deathmatch, not really that much weapons used apart from that trash can. I said my mouth too big. Said my mouth too big? Yeah, I like I said, not really that hardcore enough. And then immediately a barbed wire baseball bat is introduced. Raking across the skin there of CM Punk. Going after the legs there for a second. CM Punk with a quick drop kick, taking down Jim, going in for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count again. And that's because Jim hasn't been taking most of the offense. He's been dishing it out. And CM Punk quickly with the takedown, going for the Anaconda device. And quickly locking in that submission. Jim looking like he was about to kick the ref in the face. Quickly with some knees to the back of shoulder blades. I think that was what got out. And Jim looking for the Jim driver on the outside. Maybe looking to compress that neck a little bit. Nails it to perfection. And now going in for the cover there. CM Punk trying to roll over to get up out of that, but that didn't really work out that well. CM Punk losing here tonight after the Jim driver on the outside. Very quick. A little bit of ring rust on CM Punk there, but Jim managing to pick up the victory against CM Punk. That barbed wire baseball bat did a lot of damage against the voice of the voiceless. And Jim proving why he is the heavyweight champion of COEW Wrestling.